division of polynomials. Question number 1. First subdivision. P of x is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, and g of x is x squared minus 2. So let's write P of x here, g of x here, and start dividing. As the first step, let's consider the first terms of both the expressions. X cube divided by x squared is x. Let's write this in our quotient here. Now we'll multiply this x with x squared minus 2. What we get is x cube minus 2x. We'll write the x cube here and the minus 2x will go below this 5x so that we can handle like terms easily. Now let's subtract. We will be changing the signs. Positive x cube becomes negative and negative 2x becomes positive. So the x cube terms gets cancelled out. Let's bring down the minus 3x squared as it is. 5x plus 2x is plus 7x. Let's also bring down the minus 3. Next step, let's divide minus 3x squared by x squared. We get minus 3. Let's put it along with our quotient. Now we'll multiply minus 3 with the expression x squared minus 2. We get minus 3x squared plus 6. Carefully note how the terms are placed. Now for subtracting, let's change the signs. Minus 3x squared and 3x squared gets cancelled. Now let's bring down the 7x directly. Minus 3 minus 6 is minus 9. Now, since the first term of this remainder is smaller than the first term of this expression, we'll stop here. 7x minus 9 is the remainder of our division, and the quotient is x minus 3. With that, we move on to the next question. P of x is x to the power of 4 minus 3x squared plus 4x plus 5, and g of x is x squared plus 1 minus x. Here, let's first note that the divisor is not in the standard form. We have to write the expression in the decreasing order of the exponents. So let's write g of x as x squared minus x plus 1. Now coming to p of x, if you note carefully, there is no x cube term. So let's write plus 0x cube here. Now let's start with the division. X to the power of 4 divided by x squared is x squared. Let's write it in our quotient. Now multiply x square with the divisor x square minus x plus 1. X square into x square is x to the power of 4. X square into minus x is minus x cube, and x square into 1 is x squared. Let's write it here. To subtract, we'll change the signs. X to the power of 4 terms gets cancelled. X cube is written here. Minus 3x squared minus x squared becomes minus 4x squared. Now let's bring down one more term plus 4x. Next step, we'll divide x cube by x squared. What we get is x. Let's write it down along with the quotient x squared plus x. Now multiply x with this expression x into x squared x cube. X into minus x is minus x squared, and x into 1 is x. Let's change the signs for subtraction. X cube terms gets cancelled. Minus 4x squared plus x squared becomes minus 3x squared. 4x minus x is plus 3x. Now let's bring down this 5, which is the last term of the dividend. Next step is to divide minus 3x squared by x squared. What we get is minus 3. Let's put it along with our quotient. Now multiplying minus 3 with this expression, we get minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 3. On subtracting, the x squared terms and the x terms gets cancelled. We are left with 5 plus 3, which is 8. This 8 becomes our remainder, and the quotient is x squared plus x minus 3. With that, let's move to the third subdivision. P of x is x to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6, and g of x is 2 minus x squared. Here again, the dividend has no x cube term and x squared term. So let's leave the space empty. and the divisor g of x has to be written in standard form, minus x squared plus 2. So let's start dividing x to the power of 4 by minus x squared. We get minus x squared, which is written in our quotient. Multiplying this term with our divisor, we get x to the power of 4 minus 2 x square. Let's note here that there is no x cube term. Now, to subtract, let's change the signs. X to the power of 4 terms gets cancelled. We are left with 2x square. Now, let's bring down minus 5x and plus 6. On dividing 2x squared by minus x squared, we get minus 2, which is written with our quotient. Now multiply minus 2 with the divisor. We get 2x squared minus 4. Let's change signs for subtraction. 2x squared and minus 2x squared get cancelled. Minus 5x plus 10. This becomes our remainder, and the quotient is minus x squared minus 2.